The boys
are back
with another video.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are y'all ready for this?
What's up, everybody? Speaking of interrupting, but what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Ballin' with the Boys podcast. As you guys know, I'm Chris, and that's my boy Justin. As you guys know, we're your boys. So,
I'm your boy.
So as you guys already know, we're going to hop into some news. My boy Justin's going to give you the drops, the pickups, the never pick up again, because I'm sure he's got somebody in mind.
Yeah, but that's way later in the video. So what are you going to talk about, dude?
First thing I'm going to talk about is some shocking news. Everybody probably seen it happening. Talked to a few people, thought they would trade him. But, of course, we're going to bring up Shaq Leonard getting released by the Colts. Man, honestly, to me, that was shocking. I figured we would go into the offseason and trade him. I know we wouldn't get a really high pick out of him. But what do you think about this? Do you think it was a good move? Do you think that they should have waited to trade him? Or
I mean, their defense in Week 12 didn't look bad without him, or the previous weeks necessarily. I mean, they've had their rough weeks for sure. But do I think they should have went and just dropped the dude? No. Somebody's going to pay that man some money after he gets healthy to come play for their team. Maybe the Bills after Von Miller picked up a domestic violence charge.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on. People just think they got money. I can do whatever I want now.
Yo, that's a
Loss
big
still
dude.
Happen though.
That's a big dude beating a woman.
It's not right.
And most linebackers don't go after women.
Dude, that domestic charge is actually all the way in Texas.
I thought it was for his baby mom. No, we don't.
Not only that, he wasn't on the Derek Carr.
Yeah, he wasn't. But,
I do need more white beers for Christmas, though.
But back to the whole Shaq Leonard thing. When you was mentioning somebody paying him money, he's already visited with two teams that I've heard. He visited with the Cowboys, and that was back on Tuesday. And then I seen a photo today that he just landed in Philly.
Oh.
He's going for the ring.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of revenge going through his veins to prove to the Colts staff, I would say.
Hey, I give him respect that he was in Indy the day after handing out turkeys to families in need. I seen that.
That's a team player, and that's a great-hearted guy. Like, you literally got released that day, and you could have been like, you know what, forget these turkeys, I'm leaving, dude.
And then
nobody getting a turkey from me.
The day after that, on Sunday, when the Colts played, he was in the Lucas Oil Stadium watching them, supporting his team. Like,
do you think he was only there because they was like, hey, we're going to shoot a video for you? You think they paid him to be there?
Probably not. They stopped paying him the minute they cut him.
No, low-key, I feel like Leonard is a great guy. Even like a great human being. He's not like some people where out of the stadium they're a terrible person. Like,
Hey,
Miller.
You heard Leonard. We really like you over here at Ballin' with the Boys. Our studio's not necessarily top-notch, but you're unemployed and we actually have jobs. So, if you're trying to come sit down for an interview, just let us know, man. Before you move out of Indy, please.
Hey, I would take any guest star out of the NFL. I don't care if you're not even a starter. It's something to start with. I'll take any guest star out of the NFL. Hey, Josh Dobbs, I heard you might be right in the bench, but
Ben DiNucci, ex-XFL, backup NFL Denver Broncos quarterback. Let's get him on here.
AJ McCarron, he signed with the 53-man roster for the Bengals.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he's gonna be any better, but we'll hope. I don't know. I mean, Browning's really not bad, but he's not Joe Burrow.
But since we're talking about quarterbacks, I'm going to hop into the next news. The New York Jets bench Zach Wilson, starting Tim Boyle over him. I heard a little birdie in my ear say something about now he's like third string. Like, Zach Wilson is third string. Like, you got benched, but you didn't just get benched, dude. You got benched and was like told, you're not playing again.
That's fair. However, I can tell you the reason he's probably third string is because
He's garbage.
Jets quarterback that's been on IR, Aaron Rodgers, has now been cleared up and has dropped his IR status, and his 21-day window is open.
Yep.
So,
I actually had that news where
he's probably number
he
two.
was just at practice the other day. So, no, I wouldn't trust it. He's probably gonna tear the other one.
Oh man, that would be tragic. Nah, I mean they don't got a playoff run. He said that him coming back depends on if they have playoff potential, and by the time he's healthy, they won't. So he doesn't have anything to worry about. We will see you in 2024, though, Aaron. We better.
Huh? Hands are going cold. So
I'm over here waving to my
another
ear.
thing about quarterbacks, Sam Howell. He's leading the NFL in passing yards. He has 3,339 yards right now.
Bro, if this line
Dude.
was way better, you definitely.
I feel like their defense needs to improve too, just to win games. But I mean, I understand what you're saying as just a player. He
I've
would
seen-
pop off a lot more.
I've seen how bad the line was. Versus the Colts line this year.
So
Speaking of like popping off too with Sam Howell, Jahan Dotson's coming up. You don't hear a lot about Scary Terry. You're hearing a lot of talk about Jahan Dotson though, and Curtis Samuel, which is crazy.
I mean, yeah, Curtis Samuel's more of their boomer bust player, if you ask me. But I think that Jahan Dotson's gonna start.
All I'm saying is,
what are you doing
hey,
over there?
Scary Terry, if you don't like it, come home. Come home. We don't need Pittman. Everybody's gonna hate me for saying that. Come home.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude,
saying Pittman's
get
bad.
out of here.
I'm not saying
Get outta
Pittman's
here.
bad.
Hold on. Pittman has been doing work.
You want to get rid of somebody? It ain't Pittman.
Actually, Pittman's a free agent after this season.
No, he ain't. He's coming back.
He's,
We're signing Pittman
T.
back.
Higgins is
He's-
also a free agent after this season.
If we can pay him, he's coming back. But that's like,
Justin's gonna be in the mix. Be like, I'll be okay if Higgins came to Indy and Pittman went to Cincy.
I'm gonna be in Cincy talking about like, listen, I'll pay half T's paycheck. Okay, just we'll figure it out. You can put me in debt as much as you want. Just keep him here. While Joe Burrow is healthy for an entire season, please. Because
As you guys can tell, he's still not over that.
No, I'm not.
He's been hurt.
No. How could I be? How could I be over it when I was losing my fantasy matchup last week by 24 points, which a healthy Joe Burrow would have got?
I mean,
But
that's
instead
facts.
I had to play Joshua Dobbs.
Hold on, before you get too far.
Four
Before you get too far.
Fantasy points
Before you get too
in
far.
the fourth quarter.
And he's going. You gotta save that talk for your part. Calm down. My man, he's lashing out.
By the way,
No kidding.
to my opponent last week, Richie,
Hashtag Uncle Richie.
you're welcome.
Did you see his comment on the post though? On the post that he made, he said
He was thanking Joshua
He was
Dobbs.
thanking Josh Dobbs for the win.
My player. He was thanking my player on my team for letting him win.
Okay, let's bring up another player on his team that also didn't help him win, and probably a lot of other fantasy managers. Zach Charbonnet. terrible debut as a starter.
He didn't go against against the worst run defense to open up. In fact, he went against a pretty solid one. So, Zach Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, no matter who it was, they probably wasn't going to have the best game. However, am I a little worried about Zach Charbonnet again this week? Yeah, because he's not facing a very weak run defense this week neither.
Well, since you brought up a defense, let's hop into some other news. I got some pick sixes to talk about. Well, that's great news. I just got word that Kenneth Walker is out for tonight.
Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, my gosh. We got to make an active decision on balling with the boys. I think I have Zach Charbonnet in my roster right now, but I don't know whether to play him or Derrick Henry this week.
You're going to see him. He's going to look like a DJ over here like, oh, what am I going to do?
Okay, I do got him in my roster right now.
As he's making that split decision, I'm going to go ahead and talk about these pick sixes real quick. Javon Holland, Miami safety, 99-yard interception. Dude, that's amazing. Congratulations on that. And Deron Bland, Cowboys. Congratulations, dude, on breaking a record on single season? Single season. Got how many? 5 now. He has 5 now. My bad. I was gonna say 6, but I was like, wait a minute, that don't sound right. But he has 5 pick sixes in the single season. The season ain't over yet, so he's about to make this record even higher, probably. Congratulations. As he's still actively over there with his fantasy team. It's not working. His phone's messing up. Oh no. Hit the panic button.
We're about to be.
No domestic, okay?
Just don't throw your phone. Just don't throw your phone. So you hit yourself.
Okay, first of all, I dodged it. I'm gangster like that. Second of all, do I look like Von Miller, Ray Rice? Who else we got on the list? Ooh, Kareem Hunt, actively signed, not arrested, no warrant. That was years ago. I gotta keep bringing that up. I feel like
about his kicking skills.
Yeah.
But now that that's over with, are you done coaching your fantasy team over there?
Not really. My phone's freezing up, dude. It's being stupid. I gotta close out the app. Oh no, I closed out my nose.
Oh. Well, speaking about coaching, I'll go ahead and go into the next news. Frank Reich, surprise, got fired. It should have happened sooner than now. Literally, it should have happened the day he chose to choose the offensive coordinator to, hey, you're going to call the plays. I would have, if I was the GM, be like, okay, you're going to do that, then you're fired if you're not going to do your job.
So does Bryce Young get better from here?
No, it's still the same Carolina.
So the team's gonna still suck.
We're bad offensive line. Don't have star wide receivers. He don't have.
Hayden Hurst was a dog for Cincinnati. You said it yourself.
Yeah, dog for Cincinnati.
And Adam Thielen, maybe not now. I don't know.
Not now.
But he still seems like he can get it when Bryce Young can get the ball to it.
Nice save. We try to keep it, clean. But no, Adam Thielen's a good wide receiver, not a star wide receiver though. DJ Shark was a good wide receiver, not a star wide receiver. Hayden Hurst, dog tight end when he was in Cincy, but he was getting targeted in Cincy. You don't see Bryce Young doing that a whole lot.
Yeah, that's
Speaking of that,
fair.
what happened to Miles Sanders? How do you go from having a good season with Philly and then go to Carolina and then you're a terrible back and then you get not benched, but demoted to second string?
Yeah, then you lose your job to Chuba Hubbard.
So I'm just
Come on, dude.
Their defense just needs help. Then I feel like they should have kept their first overall pick and Like, and should have kept DJ Moore.
Well, maybe if they would have picked the right quarterback. Your
Speaking of
fantasy
that, I seen
quarterback.
that, well, go ahead.
I was done.
Oh. I seen that Will Levis thought that the Colts were going to take him over Anthony Richardson. I feel like the boy's kind of like salty that he didn't get taken to Indy.
How drunk was he?
I don't know. But isn't he the guy that likes to put mayonnaise in his coffee? Yeah, I don't think he's drunk. I think he's
No
messed
way. You just. What did you. Mayonnaise?
up. Yeah, like, see, even Brady agreed with me. Don't look at me like that.
No, and I'm glad because who let that
I think
man
it was like a
get in
commercial or
the
something,
NFL?
wasn't it? Oh, that was real life? I thought he was like talking
Oh, that was real life.
I really thought it was like a commercial. But no, like, I thought it was a commercial for like coffee, but he actually did that.
I think he did it during the draft.
Okay, hold on. You would not catch me doing the weird things at draft.
Mayonnaise.
Like mayonnaise and coffee. No wonder he went that far down. Every team was like, no, why would we want you here?
What is it? What?
He gonna get a
Yeah.
mayonnaise sponsor now.
What does that
Miracle Whip
taste
on board.
like? No, we gotta have a video of him trying it.
No, definitely not.
Our cameraman trying it.
Brady don't even drink coffee.
Maybe if we throw mayo in it, he'll like it. Hey, you kind of look like Will Levis, bro. Especially with that beanie on over there, dog. Hold on,
But
flex.
hang on. Flex?
Here, take this football. See how far you can throw it.
But
We might have a job for you.
speaking of Indy and the whole Will Levis thing, now that that's been talked about, but speaking of Indy, we got bad news. Jonathan Taylor had to go through thumb surgery or hand surgery because he injured his thumb in the last game. So fantasy managers, if you kept Zach Moss, make sure you play him this week.
Yeah, just steal my news. That's not your job anymore, dude. You talk about Jonathan Taylor being out. I talk
said
about
fantasy.
Zach Moss.
Hold on.
having
Time
a
out.
comeback
Hold
week.
on. I need a flag. I need to buy a flag. I need to be like flag on the play. Hold on. Time out.
Give me
Here's
some.
Bro, talking about target practice, dude.
Did you see the toe tap? That was crazy.
Oh, there's the pylon. No kidding. Touchdown. But no, Shockey. Get it right. One of the best tight ends that there ever is. He's better than Travis Kelce. I said what I said. I don't care what you say. Come at me in the comments. And I'll answer back.
Definitely wouldn't say Travis Kelce is the best. Matter of fact, I do got some throw. Oh, I missed.
Okay, time out. But
If I miss that, next thing's a heater,
no,
dude.
first of all, I didn't steal your news. I said fantasy managers that kept Zach Moss, make sure you play him. I didn't say if he's dropped, go good him in the waiver.
Does that sound like a start of the week or what?
I said that you do the pickups, the drops, and never pick up again. That's what I said that you did in the beginning.
We're about to leave all that to you, and I'm just going to start exposing all these celebrities. Matter of fact, not necessarily exposing, but speaking of Chandler Jones, have you seen the recent
Not the recent. I knew that he was in trouble.
Instagram live of him?
Say, I knew he was in trouble.
Yeah, man went live making accusations.
Shouldn't have threw it.
of
Yeah, that's not a flag.
Throw it now. The flag.
He was making accusations of the Raiders' old coach, John Gruden, maybe? I believe. No.
That's because Gruden was sending racial emails out.
No. It was in connection with Aaron Hernandez's murder.
Wow.
It might have been
Dun,
Josh
dun,
McDaniels.
dun.
This is all not us. By the way, this is not, what do they call that? Defamacy or whatever. I don't know. Defamation. Yeah, this is not defamation from your boys Chandler Jones said this, okay? Y'all should have seen that if you did. If y'all seeing this and you didn't see Chandler Jones's video, there's probably a problem. Go check it out.
How's that a problem? It means we're more popular than Chandler Jones. If y'all see this video and not his.
Yeah, but that man got millions of followers.
Yeah.
And definitely a case of CTE. I do feel bad for him. Like, I think that man need help.
So back to the news though. Jonathan Taylor's going to be out for a few weeks. I'm kind of salty though because the media, man, I honestly hate media. I do. Because during the whole offseason, media was talking about Taylor doing this, Taylor doing that, like making him look bad. And like they're doing it again, all because he's hurt. Now they're saying, oh well, now he's in jeopardy because he hurt his hand. Like, come on, dude. Like, you guys are that desperate to get paid?
Media does what they need to do.
I guess. But I got good news for me, because I don't know if you guys know who this guy is.
He said happy birthday to me.
Hey, actually, shout out to Justin. His birthday is tomorrow.
No,
so we are going to celebrate his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Justin.
They really don't need to know.
That's okay.
My birthday is March 36th.
32nd and never work.
I like it.
My birthday is
If you went to
365 days.
IPS, there are. Thanks, Dad.
But no, so the good news is I just seen a video. You probably don't keep up with much college, so you probably don't know much about Wisconsin's college team.
I'm offended.
Okay, what do you know about Wisconsin's college team?
Listen, you talk about the cheeseheads, okay? This is your job. I'm not taking your job like you take mine. You go for it.
Okay, well, running back Braylon Allen, sorry.
Who?
Just committed to the 2024 NFL Draft. Congratulations. You had a great solid 3 years as the Wisconsin's running back. 2 1,000-yard seasons. Probably would have hit another 1,000 yards. I think you had 984 this season.
That's not 1,000.
You're 20 off. But congratulations to that, Braylon Allen. Can't wait to see you get picked, and hopefully you get picked up by a good team that needs you.
Who you thinking?
Huh?
Who should he go to?
I got to see how this season ends.
Rams.
With running backs and all that. So,
Bills. Packers.
Rams? No. He probably won't go to the Rams.
Well, actually, yeah, with Kyron Williams, as long as that man doesn't have any more
Packers
injuries pop
might
up.
be a good team because A.J. Dillon ain't doing nothing this season. Aaron Jones is getting hurt a lot now.
Basura.
So Packers might be able to stay in Wisconsin. So
Think about it. Big facts.
another team. I don't know how set the Ravens are on their rookie.
I mean, they got a running back committee. They're probably not looking at
And then
another
the
one.
Raiders, did them and Josh Jacobs ever sign a deal?
I believe so. He said he wasn't playing if they didn't, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning of the season.
I don't remember if they signed a deal or not. Giants.
It might have
be
just
good
been a
team.
one-year deal, in all honesty.
How you heard anything about Eric Gray? Is he going to look like he could do well? I mean,
No
Barkley
clue.
don't seem like he's going to be there next year.
I mean, yeah, he's having a hard time staying healthy, too.
So there's a lot of possible teams. And what's crazy is I believe Braylon Allen rushed behind Jonathan Taylor one year
That I'm not sure,
because Taylor also came from Wisconsin.
but I could believe it.
So, having a great mentor like that, I feel like he'd be a solid running back. Look how JT turned out.
Begging for more money.
So, we already took.
1 year.
He signed a deal for 1 year, so yeah, he might
Hey.
be signed.
Signed 1 year deal for $12 million.
So Barkley did the same thing. He signed
The
a 1 year.
knowledge. I have memories sometimes, my guy.
So we already talked about Aaron Rodgers being back, so I'm gonna just not even talk about that. One thing that got me heated though is I seen Next Gen Stats. I don't know if you guys know what that is. what the NFL does with it. Made a post saying that Colts rookie cornerback Jalen Jones has excelled in coverage since his debut. No, he has not. Dude is getting beat every time. Every time. I believe, like, I probably said it like 5 times that he got beat. And at the same time, I was like, you could tell that we really missed Juju Brents. Like, bro, what are you making that post for? This rookie's garbage. He's getting beat every time.
You heard him.
It's also on the facilities of the person that he's guarding isn't getting thrown to, so they're adding that in there. Oh, his coverage is good, so they didn't throw to him.
Next gen stats, you need to like pay more attention or something. Like you need to base that off of when the ball's thrown to the wide receiver, because he's getting beat every time the ball's thrown to the wide receiver.
Yeah, but I mean, every time the ball's thrown to his receiver, they're probably saying that's the only time he's open. Every other time they're not throwing it.
Well, you also should take in consideration how many times is the quarterback even looking that way. So that's what I'm saying is like next gen stats, like how accurate are you? Like, you know, really how accurate? Because if you're just basing it off of, you know, the quarterback not throwing it that way, are you also going to base it off the quarterback even looking that way? You gonna like, because dude's just getting beat every time. I'm sorry, but the rookie cornerbacks besides Juju Brents are just garbage.
Get your fizzy facts together.
I'll say it again. We should have never gave up Gilmore. So like Gilmore and Kenny Moore and Juju, we would have an unstoppable cornerback defense.
Gilmore, more Juju.
So, but I am, you know, happy to say that the Colts defense has looked better though. They have looked better. The defensive line especially. Hey, shout out to Samson Ebukam.
Yeah.
Ebukam, I don't know how they say it.
Something like that.
For getting that what is it? Ending game, or to end the game with that strip sack.
Game-ending strip sack would be a best English way to put it.
Something like that, yeah.
Just say it in Spanish next time, dude. He said, dude, I don't know how.
I don't.
Over the fact that the Colts only have one game this whole season under 20 points too.
That don't count. It was across the country. That game does not count. It didn't happen here.
They had jet lag. Bad.
That game don't count. I'll tell everybody that. That game don't count. It happened all the way over there.
Where was that at? Germany?
Germany.
Yeah, there.
That way.
It happened over there.
Yeah, no
For the birds.
Hold on.
So I was right the first time.
It was that way.
But so that's about it. I'm wrapping it up with my news. So now my boy Justin and your guys' little mentor for waiver wire is up.
Waiver wire mentor here speaking. I guess that's what we're calling me now. Breaking news. Even though y'all probably already know and probably already have. Drop Joshua Dobbs.
No. He didn't say it right. He didn't say it right. Drop Joshua Dobbs!
He's going to work for NASA. He is done starting for Minnesota. 4 picks, a fumble, I think maybe 1 touchdown. You heard me talk about it earlier.
Bro.
He did absolutely terrible in week 12, and he was the only one I was relying on to do just a little bit better than what he was actually.
Bro, did you see what he did when he threw that touchdown pass to Hawkinson?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if the camera's going to be able to catch me, but I'm going to, like, show y'all. Like, dude literally threw the pass and turned around and, like, flexed like he did something. I was like, bro, that's your first touchdown pass after probably already 3 interceptions. Like, what are you doing? Like, you cannot flex after a play like that and losing.
Yeah, I was definitely done watching that game by then. Especially needing him, the only one to do good to win. And then he opened up, and I seen 2 interceptions, and by that I was just like, okay, he's -1 starting halftime. I'm not even gonna.
Well, here's
act
the
like
other
I
thing.
think I'm gonna win.
Here's the other thing. I had to stay up and watch it because I was in my fantasy. Jordan Addison. I needed him to get like 6 points.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
I won.
Oh,
He got it. But here's the one thing that got me heated because he could have caught this ball. Joshua Dobbs felt like, from me to Anthony, was like, oh, it's perfect time to just let me throw my hardest at you. Well, if I threw my hardest at you, Anthony, what's the percentage of you probably catching that? Like, as soon as you're running a route and you turn a corner and you see nothing but a ball coming towards you.
Fuck you, I'm dodging. I ain't gonna try to catch shit.
Like, literally, he turns, goes to catch it, and it just, like, hits his helmet. Like, Joshua Dobbs didn't give him enough time to turn, not even, like, finish the route, but, like, turn, get a few steps in, look at you to catch the ball. No, he was, like, running a slant route, and as soon as he, like, hit the corner, Joshua Dobbs was, like, throwing rockets at him. And I'm like, dude, why would you even do that? Like, it's unnecessary. And this is why Kevin O'Connell was like, I'm not sure if he's going to be a starter.
who else do they got though?
Dude, that's a great question. I don't know. I know they had that one guy before Joshua Dobbs came out the first game, but I don't remember his name. I think it was like Nick Mullins or something.
Nah,
like that.
they. Oh, actually, yeah, you might be right.
So, but continue.
Right, phone shut off again. Let's take the battery saver off. We don't need that. So for anybody in need of a quarterback this week, if you had Joshua Dobbs, my waiver wire quarterback pickup of the week being that I had Joshua Dobbs and that I had Joe Burrow, and one sucks and the other's injured. So I picked up Jordan Love. I mean, 4 weeks in a row he's had 20
Throws 4 picks this week.
plus points.
God, dude, if that happened to you, Justin, I'd feel so bad.
If I lose to 2-11 over here,
Thank you for a read.
I'm gonna be so mad.
You set your lineup? Dude, if you lose to Brady, though.
He's projected to win.
I know, but like anything can happen. All those players could
that
just go
don't
out.
matter.
you see what's been
Swear to
going
God.
on.
That don't
These last
matter.
Right, imagine getting told, like, bro, if you don't win, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah, no
Instead of,
kidding.
like, bro, I'm going to beat you. Brady's like, I need you to win. Like, win, dude.
Oh man.
Because then that means if Jessica loses, she takes the first spot.
It's about right.
So Brady needs you to win.
And she's definitely gonna lose. I forget who she's playing, but she's definitely gonna lose. However,
You better go pick up Joshua Dobbs. No kidding, dude. Like, that would be, like, pops off against Justin, too.
35-point game, dude.
Oh, my.
I needed
gosh,
25
bro.
from him last week.
You
and he
just
put
hear
up
Justin in his bedroom just
12.
throwing everything, just all mad at the TV.
I wouldn't have a
No
bedroom.
kidding, dude.
No, I wouldn't have a bedroom anymore. I would have an open concept house at that point. I would run through every wall in that place. It would be destruction zone. Like,
Yeah.
I would turn that into an angry room. Is that what those are called?
A rage room?
Okay, there we go. Whatever. Same thing.
Yeah.
But while we're still on quarterbacks, another quarterback pickup that you might be interested in. You ready? You've heard me do it once. Are you ready to hear me do it again?
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about.
Bailey Zappi, baby!
Oh my.
Actually, I just heard that the Patriots brought in another quarterback to their practice squad. Yeah, because Mac Jones can't get it together. Zappy can't find a rhythm right now. So now they got a quarterback sitting in the practice squad.
Okay, I don't know who the practice squad quarterback dude is.
It's somebody they had formerly. I feel like I was gonna butcher that if I didn't lay it out.
However,
Bro, first time I seen that, I was like, bro, no way that like Raiders dropped Jimmy Garoppolo, and then the Patriots went and got him. After I seen like the headline for it, but then I read it and it was somebody totally different.
so I mean, I guess that might be up in the air right now.
You got another quarterback on that list?
If I didn't say his name like that 6 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever it was, that clip came out exactly like that, I wouldn't have said it like that right now. I'm not that excited about Bailey Zappi anymore. I am more excited for them to figure it out and put Malik Cunningham in there for the rest of the season. And
Do they still have him?
yeah. And just see.
Oh, that's right. They dropped him and then
what
picked him back up.
He can do.
Because that made sense.
Because I don't understand why you bench Mac Jones, you put Bailey Zappi in. He had an interception the same game. Dude, put Cunningham in. He's a total different quarterback. The wide receivers there, from what I've heard, like him. Try it out. Why not go for a Baltimore or a Philadelphia style offense?
Bring back Cam Newton.
He's done.
I believe I was playing Madden with Nick actually, and yeah, I was gonna say, and I think he said because like something happened in Madden where Mac Jones threw a pick, and he was like, "No, bring back Cam, bring back Cam. I miss Cam." He was like, "I miss Cam." I was like, wow.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
But do you got any more quarterbacks on there? Because I think I got somebody in mind you might want to throw in there.
As
Unless you say his name.
of this moment, no. So go for it.
I would say this week pick up Baker Mayfield. They're playing Carolina.
Well, I mean,
Mike Evans is probably going to go off.
yes.
Did you put Mike Evans in your lineup?
Where's this guy been? I traded Mike Evans
Did you? I thought you took him back.
3-4 weeks ago before the trade deadline.
Who'd you trade him to?
Dev.
Who'd you get out of it? Or you got picks out of it, didn't you?
I got another second round or a third round, and then Jonathan Mingo.
I would not play him this week.
Yeah, I kind of sound stupid for that. But at the same time, Mike Evans is going on, I think, his 9th year, his 8th year or something. And Baker
still popping
Mayfield
off.
Was his quarterback.
And,
yeah, I mean,
yeah, so
he was
like,
popping off, exactly. But
and
he's
you
going to
would
pop
say
off
probably-
like that for me next year. My intuition was telling me no, so I sold him high as I could get.
After he had a great season, you could still sell him high.
I didn't know if it was going to happen like that. He literally had a hamstring injury in the middle of the season. That's partially why I traded him, because his health is up and down. But, I mean, yeah, Mike Evans against, yeah. I mean, yeah. Probably it'll be a good pickup. I didn't have him just because I guess I was thinking maybe he was already picked up in most leagues because he is picked up
I mean,
in my
it depends on the
8-person
league. Yeah.
But it's also a super flex league, so there's actually typically 16 to 24 quarterbacks already picked up.
Gotcha.
So, that makes sense. But, like, we're going to go ahead and move on. We was talking about Bailey Zappi and Malik Cunningham and seeing what they could do. So, we're going to throw in that, with them, the Patriots, Hunter Henry. He could be in for a good matchup.
Who do they play this week?
They're playing. Good question.
I'll look it up. Go ahead.
I didn't put that in my notes for whatever reason.
They play the Chiefs? No way. No, I think
I don't
somebody
think
else
so.
plays the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, Green Bay plays the Chiefs.
Yep, that's right. I don't. Yeah, who's New England?
Who's
play?
New England play?
But I think he's gonna be a good matchup. because they're playing somebody who has given up the most yards and touchdowns to tight ends in the league. One of like top 5 teams, I'm pretty sure it was.
Chargers.
No.
There we go. Yeah, that's it, baby.
Who was it? Who was it that just picked up their defense? I don't remember if it was in my other league or our league. But somebody picked up Chargers defense, and I was like, oh, it was in my work league.
You should
My
go.
buddy Matt.
You should go laugh at that.
I'm like, bro, what?
But
Because they've been doing terrible. I had them at first in our league, and they were doing pretty good. And
No.
then it just went downhill from there.
They
I was
suck.
like, oh no! But then I even messed up more by picking the Lions for Thanksgiving game. Huh? Silly me for doing that because they got 0 points.
well, you should probably figure it out a little better,
I
buddy.
did. I went with Tampa Bay's defense this week.
Good luck.
Playing Carolina,
I mean, that could go either
bro.
way.
Bryce Young is throwing like 3 interceptions. I don't think there's a game he hasn't thrown an interception.
Either Bryce Young is going.
And if so, I didn't watch that game.
No, because you don't understand, dude. Tampa Bay's defense really is not that good. They're giving up, like, I think, 3rd or 4th the number of passing touchdowns and yards to wide receivers in the league. This might be Bryce Young's best game of the season, dude. Like, I don't know if I would pick up Tampa Bay's defense.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Ain't no way.
Like, players, defense, we getting the stats all right now, baby.
I will say this. My Raiders did not get blown out, though, by the Dolphins.
That's fair.
It was actually a pretty close game.
They did survive. They managed to make it okay.
So they started off pretty solid. And then, yeah, I see where you're talking about. You know, they've been giving up some points, getting like 3 points, 4 points. And against the Colts, they got 4 points. But it's Carolina we're talking about. They don't move the ball. They barely move the ball.
Listen, I'm just saying, with the way their defense plays, it's either or. It could be a good game for them since they are facing Bryce Young, or Bryce Young's going to have his best game this season. That is my input.
I don't
You
even
take
care this
what you
week.
would like
So,
from it.
like, I already accepted the fact that I'm probably going to get kicked out of the playoffs after this week. All my good starters are on bye week. So, I'm stuck with playing some backups. So, I'm kind of just accepting that fact. So,
That's a bye.
yeah, I was going to say, all I can tell you is the team, or on my team, is the Bills, the Bears, and the Vikings. So that means I'm without James Cook, I'm without DJ Moore, I'm without Jordan Addison, and this is who I have as backups. Dameon Pierce, Rico Dowell, backup for Tony Pollard. He's actually decent. He's not bad. And then luckily Rashee Rice had a great game, so hopefully he does that again for me. Watch him not. Noah Brown possibly coming back, so hopefully he has a great game again. Yeah, so that's what I got stuck with. Breece Hall, I don't want to take your thunder, so I'm going to hold on that. Do you have anything on Jets running backs?
I don't have anything left after the little spill you just did.
Your notes are done?
You dropped 15 names talking about I don't want to steal your thunder. No, I'm kidding. But finish up. Come on.
Breece Hall,
Come on.
He's having a hamstring issue right now. So I went and picked up Dalvin Cook just in case. So hopefully Breece Hall in today's practice, you mess that hamstring up. Because I need a starter. I need a starter.
I don't condone it, dude. I ain't praying on a dude's downfall.
Sorry, Austin.
It ain't me.
Sorry, Austin. But I need your guy to go down so I can start my guy.
Anyway,
Sit out.
Yeah, tell him to take a day off.
while we're talking about injury, while we was talking about Hunter Henry, we're going to jump back to it real quick. Because the reason I think he's going to have such a good game is A, because of their opponents, who we discussed, and because Demario Douglas, who I had found out before this, I knew he had a concussion, okay? I didn't know how it happened, and then I seen the video.
Man, that
I know you
dude.
watched wrestling growing up, dude.
I was about to just bring up a wrestling reference too. Bro.
Seen
Bro, it
them
was like,
clothesline people.
dude, it was like JBL was in there and he brought the clothesline from hell.
He knocked his head off of his shoulders. I don't
Knocked it
think that
off.
he's gonna play this week, which is why I say Hunter Henry might be a safe
Dude did
bet.
like an opposite or like a reverse scorpion, but with his head looking backwards
Yeah.
instead of his feet coming forward.
And on top of all that, in New England, you don't have Mac Jones starting anymore. Mac Jones had his favorite targets that he was going to already. He had them set. Now you got a new quarterback coming in, which means a different target share, a different kind of favor towards different receivers in New England.
And what he means by Mac Jones's favorite targets was the opposite team.
Yeah. All right. You ain't lying.
If you play for the opposite team, congratulations, you're now a wide receiver.
Ooh. That is the only news I got for tight ends, though. So we're going to jump back up now that we're done with all quarterbacks and move to wide receivers. Tyreek Hill is questionable this week. The Dolphins are going against a Washington defense who is also allowing a major amount of passing yards to their opponents.
Like Brady said, he's probably going to play. The only reason he's questionable is because he's questionable to play Fortnite. Because he was upset. He hurt his hand, so he can't play Fortnite. Hey, shout out to Fortnite, though. I believe they have a new chapter coming out, so shout out to Fortnite.
Tyreek Hill has an ankle injury, my boy.
Huh?
Tyreek Hill has an ankle injury, my boy.
He also had a hand injury.
That might be the case, but the news listed right now that's keeping him out or keeping him limited participant is his ankle.
As long as he's limited, he'll still play.
Right, which is fair. Which would be best case scenario if you ask me. If Tyreek Hill plays not 100%, that means that A, he is taking distraction away while they're playing. And Jalen Waddle, like I was getting to, could be looking at one of his best weeks this year because he has been having a very rocky season so far. It's been boom or bust. I think he's had 3 really, really good games. Everything else has just been mediocre, next to nothing. Tyreek Hill has been the star in Miami this year.
Well, yeah, he
their
wants
running game.
2,000 receiving yards and call it a day.
So, Tyreek Hill questionable. If you don't play, Jalen Waddle probably going to have one of his best looking games.
Who's
if he
their,
does play, he probably still might have one of his best looking games.
I don't think they have a set third string wide receiver or a slot wide receiver, do they?
I mean, Barrios.
Oh, yeah, there is Barrios there. Couldn't remember if they had Cedric Wilson still.
They
or
do
not.
got Cedric Wilson too.
Yeah.
They use him a lot.
Yes. Imagine trading for Claypool and don't use him.
That boy's buried in the depth chart. He's like 7th or 8th. He's probably under the rookies they picked up.
Dude, I can't imagine how many people probably went and picked him up after he got traded to Miami and then just sat in everybody's fantasy lineup, and now all of a sudden they're dropping him.
Yeah, I traded for him last season, I think it was.
Claypool?
Yeah.
Because he went to Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do amazing things in Chicago, actually.
Me too.
I thought Chicago was going to have a great trio,
Silly me.
but nope.
Anyway.
Darnell Mooney ain't been looking good in Chicago.
No, I mean, really, Chicago ain't been looking good in Chicago.
Not just Chicago. They haven't been looking good at all.
Y'all better figure
They got
it
lucky
out.
with that win.
I don't have Chicago on my notes at all, but that's because you guys aren't going to be putting up points, and if people are still playing you, they should know not to.
Okay, hold on. DJ Moore still pops off.
I did play Justin Fields last week in my other league, but I mean, come on, he's coming back. I had high hopes for the guy, okay? I mean,
I think our boy
didn't
Anthony
do
has
good.
some news.
I don't know if it's true, but it's going to be for you their team.
Oh, I already know. It's bad. I don't watch their games right now.
Kyler Murray, freak accident.
Oh, yeah, he got released.
Got released.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
dude,
probably retiring.
I got the biggest smile on my face when I seen that. Because guess who's got Trey McBride, baby?
Hey, Trey McBride. I don't even. So.
And he wants to be questionable the week I really need him. Because the only other guy I got is Isaiah Likely.
Hey, I mean,
And he's on a bye week.
Oh. Your luck to run for. Oh, man. To run for playoffs right now is like really getting thin.
And while we're talking about questionables, Tank Dell, also on my team, is questionable.
What did he
In
do?
the midst of Houston trying to take a playoff spot from the Colts, that's not good for him. Not good for me.
Yo, I'm really happy for the Colts though. Like literally with Gardner Minshew, it shows that we have potential to make the playoffs. So what does that mean once we get a healthy AR that learns how to slide, at least? Like, I mean, Gardner Minshew needs to learn how to be a quarterback and run with the ball.
I thought that was the problem you didn't like with Anthony Richardson.
No, the problem with Anthony Richardson is when he runs, he thinks he can just bully over people.
Well, look at him. He's like 6'3",
Oh, I mean, I get it.
250
Like they compared
pounds
him
of pure
to
muscle.
they compared him to Derrick Henry. They're
Yeah,
the same weight
that's
class.
crazy.
They're
Yeah.
the same weight class, same height, but still he got hurt. The problem is with AR is that he don't slide.
Figure it out, son.
The fact.
I might be older than him. Don't.
I was gonna say the fact
Don't
that you just
comment
called
on
him
the
that
fact
and you
I
might be
called him,
older than
son.
him is funny.
And you still got more money than me. Congratulations, dude. How does that make you feel? Because it makes me feel terrible.
Bro, I mean, I'm sure it makes everybody in their 20s or like high 20s right now just like, dude, somebody 21 years old and already playing in the NFL. I think me and Brady actually talked about it. We was like, bro, this like if we would have just stuck with it, we could have probably been here.
Glad y'all had faith in yourselves. I don't think I ever had faith to make it in professional sports. Then again, I mean, here I am like 5'7", 5'8" max. I mean,
You could have tried
there's
basketball.
no shot for me. Actually, Greg Dortch is that height.
I'm about to say, how tall is Bryce Young? Because he's supposed to be the shortest player. It was Murray. I was going to say it was Murray, but now Young is shorter than Murray.
No way.
I think so.
That's why he's so bad. He can't even see over his line.
No. That's why he has to go back so far so he can see.
That's crazy. Yeah, like that's saying that I'm sitting back behind 6'4" dudes. I'm standing behind 5 of our cameramen and then times them by like a few more pounds each to make them even wider.
Oh,
5'10".
I couldn't.
He's
that's a
5'10".
wall, dude.
5'10".
he's 5'10". How tall is Kyler?
I couldn't
I
climb
think he
that,
might
let
be
alone
5'11".
see over it. That's crazy.
They are both 5'10".
They're both 5'10"? Okay. So
Oh.
Kyler and Bryce Young are the same height.
So not 5'7".
No.
All right. But
Still, yeah.
All right. Moving back on to the next wide receiver, T. Higgins. He may be back this week.
I did
He's
see that news come up.
expected to be back this week. But with our quarterback issues, in all honesty, everybody in Cincinnati's kind of very, very.
Bro, I'm telling
iffy
you,
to
I feel like you
play.
guys need to give AJ McCarron a chance.
I mean,
Looking how well, I mean, I get it, it's the XFL, yes. But looking at how well he played there, I feel like he has a fighting chance to become the starter until Burrow comes back.
He might, but I don't know what they're seeing on the field that they don't like more than Browning. So, like, I really can't judge it. I ain't seen AJ McCarron on the practice field at all with any of them, you know? So,
Well, now that he was signed to the active roster, maybe you see him a lot more. I don't know.
we will see.
I think they just need to give him a chance to see what he can do. I mean, what do you got to lose? You're already last in your standings.
Rude. Don't remind me, dude.
My team's last.
Yeah, but you're not behind the Steelers and the Browns. Oh, my God. Dude, that's tragic.
Especially the Ravens, bro. Like, you guys used to demolish the Ravens. What happened?
You're talking about especially the Ravens, bro. No, I'm talking about especially the Browns. The only team since I've been alive to go 0-16.
That's true.
I think maybe the only team ever.
No, I think the Lions were there one
I
year.
was just say, yeah, maybe Detroit. That sounds
Say, I
about
think the
right.
Lions were there one year.
But, like, regardless, the Browns, bro, they're playing a rookie quarterback. Their other quarterback that was playing has issues.
Supposedly their defense knows what they're doing.
They do got a good defense, but, I mean, defense doesn't always...
Defense
keep the
wins
game.
games, though.
I mean, it does, but, like, not...
But your offense has to
can't
score points.
anything.
I'll say your offense has to score points to win the game.
It's always it. But okay. You wanna know who I think is gonna have probably one of the most how do I say this? I don't know. We're gonna restart. San Francisco and Philadelphia. I think most of their offensive players are gonna be looking at pretty decent fantasy games this week.
I think they play each other. Is that why you brought that up? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know if you just brought that up.
They're playing each other. They both do not have the best defenses, and they both
Which is
have
wild.
killer offense.
Which is wild because I really thought San Francisco was going to have a great defense.
I thought it was gonna be.
Well, I mean, they
pretty
kind of do.
good.
They kind of do now, adding in Chase Young.
Okay, let me rephrase. Their defensive line is good. Their run game is, or their run defense is.
I was going to say the run
solid.
game is excellent.
Yeah, their run defense is solid, or at least solid enough. They struggle with.
Hey, Fred Warner's been
Their
killing
pass
it for me in
coverages.
fantasy. I'm just saying. Fred Warner's a dog.
Yeah, Fred Warner is a dog.
You dropped him?
No, I traded him.
Oh. Imagine trading a defensive player. I don't think I could ever.
He needed him. And he was one of the best ones on the, well, that wasn't on the free agency wire because everybody else was scoring 3 to 4 points consistently, and that guy was scoring like 7 to 9.
Do you trade for him too?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Nice. Solid.
But yeah, I think San Francisco, as far as Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, McCaffrey, they should be looking at pretty good games. Brock Purdy's probably going to have a solid little show out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Philly's defense either. I thought they were going to have a solid defense after picking up all of Georgia's players.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't answer you. I really don't.
Literally.
know.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah. DeAndre Swift is going to be looking at probably a little bit of a harder rush game this week. I mean, he'll probably still be able to get his receiving touches in.
Dude, I feel like Hurts is going to have to work for like his yards this year, or not this year, but this week.
I say Jalen Hurts over on rushing yards if you guys are gamblers.
I don't know. I feel like that defense knows how to stop a quarterback running game.
They can, but at the same time, I mean, Jalen Hurts can also get around them. Those guys are fast. Jalen Hurts is faster still.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to be trying to lock up.
But yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
I'm all for letting Philly's defense try to stop Christian McCaffrey from running the ball because that means more passing, which means more to Debo.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
that's not a bad little
You got
game.
Debo too? Are you copying my team or something?
Brock Purdy.
I got Brock Purdy and Debo.
Oh, bro.
Oh, dude. I feel like we just did the same draft. It's like we're connected.
Also got your
I'm just seeing that Spider-Man meme right now where there's like 3 Spider-Men pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Like... All right. While you guys are talking
Because
about,
I got Fred Warner too.
there we go. See, you guys are talking about Debo over there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna talk about D Hop. Sit him.
Was waiting for the hype. He's like, I'm gonna talk about D Hop. Yeah, sit him.
Yeah, they're going against the Colts this week.
Let him go. Trade him. I don't even care.
Like I said, the Colts defense figured it out last
At
week.
trading deadline is done. I was gonna be like, at Uncle Joe, trade him for a 5th round pick.
Way done. Wait till the offseason, dude. That's what
Nah,
everybody.
He won't be no good after that.
That's what everybody forgets. Everybody forgets that, yeah, technically there is a trade deadline for this season, but
Off-season.
I'm opening that back up 2 weeks before we draft, so we can all trade again. Yeah, that's part of it.
2 weeks
Yeah.
before we draft. I gotta wait until July to trade with somebody.
July. That's not when we drafted, is it?
No, well, like close to the end of July because we drafted in August. So
Maybe, I don't know.
I think we drafted the first week of August.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, I mean, in all honesty, anybody in Tennessee, shit, not worth it. Definitely not against Indy. You guys seen me struggling to choose whether I want to play Zach Charbonnet or whether I want to play Derrick Henry while we're sitting here trying to make this podcast. And I mean, right now I still got Charbonnet sitting in there. Now, is it going to be like that by 8:15?
I was
by the
gonna
time
say
Charbonnet
you're
starts?
running a little thin here on time, but
I don't know. I'm still trying to make up my mind. Because if anybody's going to do good, I have a feeling it might be Derrick Henry against his defense. But it's a tough one for me. And you stole my shine on Zach Moss.
I'm sorry.
What I got in my notes is Zach Moss time again in Indy, and you must start him if you held on to him and you don't have a top 10 running back starting. You gotta start,
I think is he still like top rusher or one of the top rushers?
which is crazy because
So,
he ain't
like,
been starting in a
Average,
few
he
weeks.
is top 5.
So like, I mean, he's gonna probably lead rushing yards again.
Right after Zach Moss, we got the next Zach Charbonnet, like I was just talking about. Well, I also got in my notes. He's probably.
He just put him in
he
his
is
notes when he found out Walker was out.
I had him in there right before we came to record this. Actually, I just made all of this right before this. So we're doing good.
What I got?
But last week he didn't look amazing, like we talked about. He didn't go against a good run defense, so they was able to kind of minimize him. This week, I don't think he's going to have the best time against the Cowboys defensive end, who's allowed very little yards to running backs and who have been on a roll offensively. Because if they get on a high trailing lead, then Zach Charbonnet probably isn't going to see too many touches, and he's not going to see the ball much at all.
Gotcha.
And after completing that thought, I'm going to take Derrick Henry and put him in. We've made our decision.
So with them playing Cowboys tonight, what do y'all think the payout is on DaRon Bland getting another pick six? Always, guys, bet responsibly.
He's got 5 now, I think.
He holds the record.
He is the most in the single season. I think the payout is.
Okay, so instead of payout, like, what do you think the over/under is? Do you think it's going to happen? Do you not think it's going to happen? Think he's getting a pick six?
Seahawks.
Is Geno playing? Because he was hurt last game, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he played last game.
Did he? All of it?
Yeah.
I thought he had to come out for it.
He was questionable going into it, and he still played all of it.
I think there's a high percentage that it's the
Geno Smith has thrown 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 interceptions.
8 interceptions.
He's thrown 4 in the past 5 weeks.
That's where I was like, you know, when you came to
Deron Bland.
the Sam Holland.
Boy, he's about to
And
take it up some.
And the people he didn't throw picks against were bad defenses. Washington and LA. He threw one against
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd take the over.
He threw
Me
one against
personally, I would take the
Baltimore.
over on like a Deron Bland pick six. I'm doing it.
how we bet that? Where's that at?
I don't know, but I was just saying, like, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. With him
DraftKings?
holding a record already, I'm sure they're gonna make that a thing.
Yeah, I mean it's a possibility. So if you guys want to follow my lead, I guess, and you're having the same issue on whether you should start Zach Charbonnet this week, I'm gonna go with the answers no. Am I gonna regret it? Probably. Am I gonna cry later off camera?
Justin's gonna.
You
like,
guys don't
you're gonna
worry
hear
about
Justin.
that.
40 points.
We're gonna hear Justin later be like, "Bro, I just made the best move ever because Zach Charbonnet is not playing good. He's gonna have a fumble. He's gonna lose yards."
I really hope so. I mean, it's at Dallas too, so like, I just don't think he's
Micah
gonna
Parsons
have
is
a
gonna
good
be in the
game.
backfield.
I'm gonna be very mad if he does. But I mean, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start Derrick Henry this week.
Hey,
over
Derrick
Zach
Henry had a great
Charbonnet.
game for you last week, actually.
Not because yardage. He had like 50 yards rushing, dude. Don't hype him up. He had 2 touchdowns, so that's why he looked good.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, good performance for him because he put up like 22 points for me. Woohoo! But like, no, he got 14.
Hey, it got you to
12
where
of
you
them
needed to
from
probably
the touchdown.
be, but it wasn't for
Yeah,
him.
just so I
It was
could
because
lose
Joshua
by
Dobbs.
3 points, I think it was by the end of it. I don't even
Hey,
know.
I look. How many did TJ Warren get you since you didn't play him that week?
6.
Oh well, that's good.
I
See?
I made the right decision last week. I figured I did on that one. I didn't think TJ Warren was gonna have a good week. But while we are talking about running backs, baby, forget Najee Harris already, Pittsburgh. Dude, this is ridiculous.
Oh, I would trade him right now.
Yeah, I mean he looked.
Or
good
well, you
last
can't
game.
right now. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I would. You know what? Just do what the Colts did. Release him. Just let him go. Don't even trade. Just let him go.
He looked better than
always looks
TJ
better at-
Warren did.
Dude, at the close
Last
to the end
week.
of the season, Najee Harris is like, bro, I'm probably about to lose my job. So let me actually start playing.
Yeah, but
It
I
happened
mean,
last season, and he's doing it again this season. And I think he did it the season
He's that
before.
one employee that does the minimum, and as soon as the boss says something, he's like, oh.
Right, like here's your write up.
Got a few of
So you know
those.
your job's on the line.
One
So
more of these and you're out.
Right.
got a few of those. But, yeah. So, if you want to follow me on this one, because I'm calling it, TJ Warren's about to have a career game against Arizona's defense.
yeah,
Because
Arizona getting that first round pick, baby. Marvin Harrison Jr. coming here.
I
Not
just,
here, sorry,
yeah.
Arizona.
I'm really hoping for a true
Bears
thing
just
of
won.
beauty this week. What?
Yeah, but I think the Panthers still have a better overall record. I think so. I'm not too sure. It depends on that. But the Panthers have a better record than Arizona gets it. The Bears? Yeah, they just won last week.
They won like 4 or 5. I don't know.
Yeah, but the Panthers, yeah, yes. And if the Panthers have a better record than Arizona right now, they won't have the first round
Oh
over.
no, the Cardinals are definitely getting that. Well, no, Panthers are 1-10,
Oh, what are the Cardinals?
2-10.
Oh, sorry, I can't have Carolina win this one. So.
Uh-oh.
Panthers have definitely getting first round.
Well, Panthers won't. The Bears will.
Well,
Bears
are 4.
Hey, actually, hold on, time out, because I keep hearing some news that the Bears are going to be trading Justin Fields and going after Caleb Williams. That's what I've heard. So, which means the Cardinals get the second round pick, which means. Oh, and some other news actually. Speaking about Marvin Harrison Jr. I heard that. What is it? I know the abbreviation, but I don't know the actual term. NIL contracts, where they pay you to stay in college football. I heard that Ohio State could possibly pay him enough money to keep him from going to the NFL draft.
He won't.
I don't think his dad would let him.
I would-
I think his dad would tell him, like, no, like, you need to go play in the
It's
NFL.
gonna happen. Because he's been in college for how long?
3 years now?
Third year?
I think so. So I think this is senior year.
Senior year?
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
I mean, Stetson Bennett was in Georgia for a minute.
True. But
So, but yeah. So Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals. But yeah. So you got T.J. Warren going to have a career game against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think that it's going to be another week where we see Najee Harris popping off. I really hope TJ Warren has a career game. That is what I'm thinking is going to happen. That's what I'm seeing in my future. But,
That's what you're wanting to happen right now,
yeah, pretty much.
especially if you
'cause, I mean,
progress into the playoffs in fantasy.
yeah, you know me. I can't see my future at all, actually. It doesn't ever work out. But
No, because when you saw your future, you went with Josh Dobbs winning that game for you.
yeah. Should've picked up
If you looked
Jordan
into
Love.
the future, you would have saw Josh Dobbs throwing 4 picks.
Should have picked up Jordan Love. I talked about how Tank Dell was out earlier, and if Tank, well, he's questionable earlier, is what I said.
Yeah.
So if he is out against the Denver Broncos, Devin Singletary is probably going to be in for a pretty good week.
Dude, the news Anthony just sent me.
You look like you just. Never mind. Actually, go ahead.
Anthony just, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know. So I guess NFL news. This group on Facebook called The Score. I mean, they got the blue check mark, so they're legit.
You can pay for that. That's a lie now.
Huh? You can pay for that?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Not
Well, we
paying
have-
for it like chumps. What? What do you mean?
Just kidding.
We don't need to be verified. We know
They
we
shared
will.
a photo saying
The boys.
They shared a photo saying Machine Gun Kelly offers Chiefs Travis Kelce $500K to play for the Browns. Bro, he makes more than that to play for the Chiefs.
I just thought it was funny.
500K?
Yeah. Like, are you adding, like, are you going to go and tell the Browns, like, hey, take up his contract, I'm going to add $500K to it? Or are you just like, here, Travis, here's $500K, less than what you make on your contract?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's offering a man $500,000 that gets paid like $16 million a year right now. I think. I don't know. He's one of the highest paid.
He's getting
tight
paid
ends
$1
in the
million.
league.
Let's just put it that way. And he's getting offered $500K.
Yeah, he's definitely getting paid. That's crazy. No, that don't even make sense.
So I don't know if the source is true or not. If it is, that's crazy that he would even think about offering that.
Hey, you were way off on that. 16K times 57
A
He's
year?
getting $57 million a year.
in 4 years.
So that's 57 divided by 4.
So he's getting
Uh-huh.
14, but he also has a 22 million guaranteed.
See,
He's also got
I wasn't-
endorsements.
I wasn't so far off.
But
I don't know where this memory's coming from. This is unlike.
this is not Justin. Who are you?
What have you done with me? Okay, before we move on from running backs, Tampa Bay, not their defense. Nope, that sucks, like I told you earlier. But Rashad White might be looking at a pretty good game against the Carolina run defense.
Oh, for sure.
No
Rashawn
lie
White
there.
is dude. All of Tampa Bay's offense is probably going to pop off. You ain't got a single player from Tampa Bay to play. Like, I mean, I got Cade Otton, and I would play him, but I also got Jake Ferguson playing. So Jake Ferguson's a decent tight end, so I got to play him. But if you don't have, like, if you really ain't got an option, I would choose Tampa Bay's players to go against, or offensive players to go against Carolina's defense. Everybody's probably about to see the ball. Heck, an offensive lineman might even see the ball.
Well, that's fair, I guess. Yeah. I think Rachaad White is going to pop off this week, though. I think he's going to get a bunch of touches because I'm assuming that Tampa Bay is going to be up pretty early in the game, and they're just going to be feeding Rachaad White from there. Could I be wrong? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Who knows? You can listen to me if you want. I know I'm going to play him in my other league, but besides that, I'm done with running backs. I'm done with wide receivers. I'm done with quarterbacks. I had only one tight end. That was Hunter Henry. Don't forget, you can pick him up. Try him this week. I'm not going to do it, though.
At Nick.
Yeah, no kidding. You heard the man. We do got one more set of people to go through, though. It's the Kareem Hunts. I mean, the kickers. But can you edit that in there? Like the yeah. No. Matter of fact, Anthony, we need you to be our drummer back here.
Just get him like one drop and one cymbal.
Yeah, he's gonna sit. No, just let him sit back here with two. Are those called cymbals?
I think so.
Just clanking them. That'd be nice. I like it. He'll be our background music. See, saving the cameraman. He don't gotta add it no more. What? Anyways, yeah, Kareem Hunts of the week. Brandon McManus for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's a good waiver wire kicker this week. Going against Cincinnati, I think there is high potential for them to be getting stopped in the red zone, forcing Jacksonville to kick the ball for field goals. That's what I'm hoping for anyways, because I picked them up. However, who I tried to pick up, Blake Grupe, or Blake Group, however you want to say it. The New Orleans Saints rookie kicker. He has surprisingly been killing it this year because the Saints have not. Which means that he's been kicking a lot of field goals. He's had pretty much 10 points every game for almost every single week. He's had a couple that was under that, but maybe, I think it was like 2. I don't know. I really wanted him, but I didn't play the waiver wire right this week because instead of picking up Blake Group first, I picked up Jordan Love first, and then my buddy got to Blake Group before I did. So he's got him, and I got another guy that we're just going to hope pans out. However, if you're not in a 14-team league, Blake Group might be open. Go check him out. If he's not, Brandon McManus. Like I said, those are your team kickers. They're gonna get you the point. I'm in a tough position. Got the Justin Tucker this week. He is on the bye. Got to bench the boy. Don't know what to do. I think I got Chase McLaughlin. Hold on, I gotta go check that, bro. Let's tell these.
That's Tampa's kicker, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so. Which is why, yeah, I mean, I picked their kicker because they can't score a touchdown. Get it? Oh, yep, Chase McLaughlin. I was right, dog. Against Carolina. Yeah, but against Carolina. But they do got a surprisingly good defense. Terrible offense. We'll see what happens. I think my boy's going to have an all right week. I better win, though. Swear to God.
Yeah, if you don't win, that's definitely getting brought up in the next video. I'm going to have Brady sit in your spot.
Yeah, this week it's comeback season maybe versus the disappointments. That's
and then you guys are going to switch.
Those are the team
switch
names. Yeah.
Switch team names.
He goes 3-10 all of a sudden. He's like, oh.
Right.
Playoff potential. I'm in the hunt, baby. No, I see my dad making a bunch of moves last night. I was sitting there looking at that. I was like, what are you doing, dude? You're not even going to make it to the playoffs.
Call him out on it.
No, I mean, I was just looking. I was like, bro, you're you're two losses behind me, which means that if you win the next 2 games and I lose the next 2 games, you will still only be in 9th place. What do you do? Like, 9th place ain't it? That ain't good enough, Pops.
Hey, you were in 9th at one point.
I'm still in 9th.
Didn't you just say that your dad's in 9th?
No, I said I'm in 9th. If I lose twice and he wins twice, he's gonna have the same record as me.
Oh, okay.
Not as many points. So he'll still be in less than 9.
Gotcha.
However, that sums up my notes of the week. Thanks for coming to the meeting.
All right, everybody. As you guys heard, that sums up everything. We're done with our news. We're done with our waiver pickups, drops, and don't ever pick them up again. So as you guys know, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on all social platforms that we have: TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. As you guys know, because if you ain't balling with your boys, who you balling with?
Ballin'!
I'm out.